Activists has called on President Bola Tinubu and relevant authorities to caution desperate politicians blackmailing Nigerian security agencies for selfish, sinister motives, saying that the Social Democratic Party and its governorship candidate in Kogi State should be called to order. The activists, under the aegis of lawyers and activists for good governance who have been in the struggle against bad governance for over 16 years, called on security chiefs in the country to caution and checkmate politicians that have continued to drag security agencies into the dirty arena of politics through unwarranted and incessant blackmail with which they hope to compromise them. The good governance activists represented by stakeholders from the geopolitical zones at a press conference in Abuja said this must be done as a matter of priority to ensure violence and crisis-free elections, especially in Kogi State. Co-convener lawyers and activists for good governance, Comrade Mohammed Sani, while making reference to a recent press release by the SDP in which the party passed a vote of no confidence in the security agencies in the state, while alleging that they were planning to arrest some of their members.
This press release is in response to the press release occasioned by the SDP party calling on the President Tinubu to quickly remove the Commissioner of Police of Kogi State as well as the DSS boss. Of course, we see this as an attempt to jeopardize the efforts of the state security, and of course it's dangerous to us all Kogats at this point, because that is trying to cause anarchy in Kogi State. We all understand that the Kogi State election is very delicate at this point, following the diverse interests. But of course, you agree with me that if you follow the history of this country carefully, you understand what led to the end of the First Republic, and of course in 1966, and of course what led to the end of the Second Republic in 1983. And Kogi State, as you see, is not called the Confluence City for nothing. It is in the center of this country, where that links the east to the north and the north to the west, which means you must surely pass through Kogi State before you access most of those states. Therefore, the peace in Kogi State is very essential to us, and we will not see this election, this November 11 election, being or causing chaos in the state, as the state is very important to this country at large. That is why we are calling on the politicians to campaign independently, focus on other strategies, and leave the security agencies out of their strategy of campaign, because it is dangerous. Why the security agencies we see they did not fall from heaven. They are our fathers, they are our mothers, our brothers, our sisters there. If we begin to incite them against the public, it means they can even be attacked by the same public on site, painting them that they are against the people or they have compromised. All this is very, very dangerous at this point. And we are calling on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to shun all of that press conference and demand of the SDP, and instead mobilize more security, more police officers, following the proximity of Kogi State to FCT, that the distance is even kind of close, to mobilize more security to the state to ensure the peaceful conduct of that election. What we are clamoring for is a peaceful atmosphere for that election, a free and credible election. It is not too big for us to demand, and we are very, very confident we can achieve this with the cooperation of the politicians in the state.